We'll keep a close eye on him in this race. Streams out going down the back part of the circuit.
Norm Smith will be pretty happy with that position up there ahead of that very fast and brand new car, the car trip. Very much so.
And this gentleman, he started off well there. Look at Michael. It's not surprising that it goes
that fast.
Point train corners very, very nice.
Crow, of course, taking out the next slot sitting in there.
Just ahead of Paul Paddle. I think the next driver back would be David Craw in the 94 WRC Turbo. Chance that's bottom that one just ahead of Danny Harris. Chuck Weber Garrett sitting on top. So Tony Gordon just pulling take up that I think it'd get far enough away around the twisty bits. Just keep Tony Gordon back. See what racing the Kevin was doing it nicely, but I don't think he's stretching out. So he's just making sure that Mike Booth's far enough behind him. That's the interest. Jump on him. But Mike Booth, he's doing a fine job in the plus 8 Morgan. You've got a JAP 5-star motor it was called as. More commonly known as, of course, in just about every solo speedway bike that's compared to New Zealand up until the Jarvis took over. The 5-star JAP motor was a very, very popular motor. And yeah, it's 500. It's got a lot of that again, but they formed the basis of Formula 3 racing in England in the 1950s, when some 5-star JAP motor they work fine, it's run, it's PR2. We'll set the back of the David Morris, the guy that's in that's George Wallace. That's a lost and set special just ahead of the Ulster. It's the Ulster, isn't it? Yes, this is Felix Salmon.
All sideways.
Yeah. This time you've got nothing to do with right at the turn, managed to hold on, but came back in the track still in front. So not a bad hit at that. The car very sideways. What a great battle going on to the lost percentage. Closest opposition. He's driving silently, he's driving well, but he can't confident at this stage. There's no checking his sucking out alongside us. Cal's been relegated to second and jeopardy of losing that position. Ray Hutton moves into third place and go back in that thing. Going through here, that's Tony Leadfoot, 388. All the replica. Last very much indeed, Dave. There's one team damage it either. That's the whole story there.
Russell Gray steering the little Toyota now. All the replica now. Very safely around 40 French Fries corner. Got a bit more better exit out of the corner. He's going to come across and get checkered flag. Car number 3. That's Russell Grace, very closely followed there by Greg Clearwater and Ivor Leadfoot. Chris Allwood.
It's right, I know who we're talking about on the program.
Nice.
That's that lead.
100 car, which is a Reg Cook Shell Sport car from years gone by.
been smiled on by the handicappers.
Barry Jackson up there as well, and the other very quick, very fast little motorcycle team as well. Making up some ground pretty quickly.
Yep.
Okay, great.
What's the race car like? I've been around for years. They know racing. They race all sorts of classes of cars. So, race cars starts to come into racing track.
And of course, very, very capable.
New part of the circuit, coming out of the Cam Tech. Alex Skope is still in third place in the Cooper, followed through by Dennis Stanton in his black Mark II 3.8 Jaguar. The next one is Laney in the Michael Laney in the little Cooper S.
Still a huge amount of traffic down there for everyone to get through. Car number 37, we were talking about that just before, that's Barry Jackson. He's trying to get away from this group, but he's just been held up with a couple of slower cars there in front of him.
Trying to pick up those fast boys carrying like Mark Wellington.
John Osborne's back a little bit there as well, and the spray car is back there too. Norm is just dropping off the rear of that field altogether.
Down the inside he goes to Mark Elder, Bradford second place. We'll have a look at Ewan as they go around the sweep this time, but Big Jaguar holds him out for the moment. The little Cooper's right on the case, and he'll probably actually take the second time.
Wade, you can almost guarantee it.
He'll be swapped.
Swapped? Oh, yeah, swapped. Okay. The Jaguars and the Minis, really, really fantastic. The little Viva GT going around the outside. The two guys in the Fiats haven't been far away from each other either.
Still having this tremendous battle, aren't they?
Yeah, that's a terrific little battle. And the little Abarth, is that Dennis's one getting up through the inside? That's tight through there.
Traffic. One of the Fiats gets pushed off, so does the other. He's way out in the boonies. This chap's going to have all sorts of problems getting there.
The professional driver that he does,
BB21.
So probably before the end of Noel Levy.
Mustang has hit the lead.
Yep.
And he's in front.
Just in front there of Murray George, then back to Anton Stevens.
Oh, look at the way the Stevens is harrying the PDL Mustang, and the Mustang just sneaks away a bit. There's Stephen right under braking McDonald. The three of them are there. This is very tight racing though.
McDonald looking for an opportunity that's not really there, not going for that one anyway. It's very, very hard to get a ride on.
Question mark as they come through into the slower cars. The PDL Mustang, Gary Stevens
actually in the same straightaway as these other guys now, and I think Gary's going to be the guy to watch.
Okay, well it's so much happening, it's very hard for us to keep an eye on everything, and as they come down the straight we'll get a line on them. These other cars are being swallowed up by the big boys.
The speed differential is something remarkable, isn't it?
Do it on the outside. Peter Stewart down on the inside of the PDL.
Changing from place to that, making photography. A lot of it is going to the third place. This is the third place in the 05 Sierra. It was the X-Bit Rock car.
Look at the PDL Mustang and look at Speed. He's got round the outside of them, that neck and neck down the back straight. Look at that, there's the Mustang. He got the split.
Oh yes, Brett Stevens
Oh,
got held
and
up in
McDonald
traffic.
went through on the inside of them. Did you see that,
Yeah,
mate?
Brett Stevens got held up in
Look at
traffic.
that, will you?
Brendan Mason just getting in the way of Brett Stevens there, and it's allowed McDonald to get through.
Yes.
Oh, and now the PDL Mustang gets pulled. No racing really. Here comes
McDonald
back
looking
again.
for it, and he is driving the race of his life
Well,
out there.
Peter Figures the guy that follows
He's following through Townsend. He knows the story. They know the drill out there, don't they? Let's get back to the leaders and see it's only a quarter of a lap in. I think these big boys are going to be through with a twinkling of an eye. Gary Cliff, he's on the lead. He's got the lead now. Gary Cliff looking under braking. Right there.
Straight away here, we're waiting for front straight.
Look at Townsend.
And watching also John Stevenson and John Stevenson and Nissan. He's just getting gobbled up there by Bruce Miles.
Well, is he
Good
though?
racing. Look at Stevens again, has a look down the inside of the pit.
Picking Stewart and Stephen to be up there. Look at the margin now. It's only a quarter of the back straight, David. Look at that, man. Just gobbled it.
They're closing down very, very quickly, all right, but I think there's going to be too much traffic.
No, do you think?
Well, make any mistakes, he should have this one. Bruce
Right.
Miles now gets into second. There's,
Look at the Mustang.
there goes Peter Stewart. Dinosaur on the outside of the older model Mustang. There's the Mustang 1 as he goes around the outside of Ron Wayne.
Still think Cliff's got enough there?
I think he's doing it.
I disagree with him. I think that Stewart can do it. There we go. It's going to be very, very close. Come out to see this Mustang. I don't see all these cars race, but this is going to be very
The fourth place there comes the Mustang. Brett Stevens still chasing them as hard as he can as they go through the first straight. Down the next straight they go Gary Cliff.
not
Bruce
pretty.
Miles. Followed by John Stevenson.
Come across and go around the outside.
Here and it just opens up that little bit. Once it closes up, it's straight to the end. Sierra will pull away again as they come down past us. Up like this, there's a chap and he's through the second place, but the past men are on their way. The handicap's made it rather easy. They sort of got through and went to lap early this time. Yes. But Kevin Wood's up at the third spot at the moment, onto the back of Trevor Crowe as they head down. Look at Trevor Crowe trying so hard. Another keep Wood. I think that was George Calder in there, Riley. Now we're looking around for the static crop dust. Yes, there it is. It's very distinctive. Very distinctive cars. And that new power by up actually got a horizontal component like the line coding. And it's two-speed gearbox. It's very fast and running fast. And it's rather an easy thing to hold on to. It's actually a gypsy moth motor turned upside down. Stuff that goes through. Four-cylinder firing about every second lamp post. You know it goes really well when it's 98. Also there will be the Elvis, of course, over here in Italy. The Elvis 1250. Eventually that gets a little cougar wound up, Craig gets it wound up, and it's just a hand. Well, yes, it's about 20 years different than the car do. The Cooper gets very sideways very easy. But then you hang on to it, it's drifting, it's holding it. It's like really slow down here, they force car this race. Right behind him is Ollie Brunel, the Ransley Riley. So this car actually competed in the very first tractor race. That car traces back to
BMW, and then the miles through.
Miles Guardian, Woodsy, Pokey, goes up on the break miles.
Well, the PDL Mustang of Peter Stewart's now is just over that
Just getting to the open track.
but he comes through this part of the circuit quite slowly. When I say slowly, I mean relatively slowly, and they just start to bunch up behind him, David.
Well, it makes you wonder whether that managing to do what racing styles. Size for A, but that's not the goal of the Mustang, the Dolphin actually.
A full round of races to go. We'll be racing in